So my name is Brinkley Hutchings, and I live in Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. I'm from a town called Montrose in Alabama on the coast. Every day after school, I would either go swimming in the bay with my father or play on the beach in the streams and creeks. And when I came to Wilmington, there was actually a sign out in front of the river. It was the first time I'd been to the Cape Fear River, and that told me, warning, high mercury levels, you shouldn't swim in the water.
The Cape Fear River is a mercury distressed ecosystem, and that's largely due to coal firing, electric generation plants. My name is Andy Wood. I'm Education Director for Audubon, North Carolina. I'm a fourth generation naturalist or biologist.
My name is Kayne Darrell. I live in Castlehane in North Carolina. And we bought a piece of property and we built our dream home up there about 14 years ago. Prince George Creek runs right behind our property, and that goes right into the Cape Fear River. And we have otter and great blue herons come all the time. In the winter, the ducks winter over. We're fighting against Titan Cement, which is proposing to build a plant up in Castlehane. And this plant is going to be, if it's built, about 2.5 miles from where we live.
The Sutton coal plant in town is one of the dirtiest coal plants in North Carolina, and it supplies most of the energy to the Wilmington community. There's no reason why we should still be using coal. And to have to tell a child they can't play in this forest or in this river because it's contaminated, I mean, that's heartbreaking to me.
People do eat catfish out of the river, including a lot of subsistence living families. They get their food out of the river. They're eating more mercury than a lot of us want to admit.
They want to take 2,500 acres of irreplaceable wetlands. They strip mine it, and they need to heat that limestone to turn it into the cement. Titan Cement's going to be burning 150,000 tons of coal every year. As you drive up I-40 coming into town, that's the first thing you're going to see. So it's kind of be like, welcome to Wilmington, you know, with this 40-story smokestack spewing all this stuff.
It has an impact on all of us because it is diffused and spread over a wide area. I think about this stuff. I know this is happening, and I know it's happening to me. I know it's happening to my kids.
Some of what we've been doing in our community is working to get Progress Energy, who owns this plant, to up their percentage of renewable energy. We first set up a meeting. Emma and I were in a meeting with Vanessa, who's sitting right over there, with our regional vice president of Progress Energy. We gathered information in that meeting, and then we held a few call-in days. And in a couple days, we had rattled the whole corporation, and the CEO of Progress Energy was calling our chancellor. Yesterday, the Wilmington community participated in a nonviolence direct action training by Greenpeace, and then we had a candlelit vigil outside of our coal plant in town.
Quit coal now! 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 Quit coal now!
Progress is not letting us come up to their beautiful coal plant. Robert here is actually going to call Progress Energy right now and see if one of them will come down and talk to us.
So let's call Progress Energy all together.
Me and some other concerned citizens are standing outside the LV Sutton plant.
We were wondering if there's any way you could send a representative from Progress Energy to come talk to us.
About some of our concerns about your plant and what you're doing in the community.
No more coal! No more coal!
I am inspired to come here from Kentucky and see this many people out, standing strong. And even though this fire goes out, it may go out on yours, let the fire in your heart never go out. Rage on. Rage on.
Titan came into town about 3 years ago very quietly and met with our county commissioners without the public's knowledge. A few people got word of it, and they showed up at this meeting and were not even allowed to speak. It made me very angry. And one day my husband said to me, you really need to just stop complaining and do something. And that's what I did. And I realized that I could take that anger and focus it on something positive, and it gave me a real sense of empowerment. We've delayed the plant from being built for 2 years. We've done that. We've delayed them for 2 years through our grassroots efforts, through the pressure we've put on, through getting 1,000 people to show up at the air quality hearing, writing to the governor, talking to our legislators, talking to our county commissioners. They're elected by us, the people.
I don't understand how our government has been listening to corporations over people. They're supposed to protect the people.
How can I not do everything that I can to stop this company?
We don't have a choice but to do everything we can.
We have to keep going, because I think we can beat this. I'm a firm believer in the power of the people.
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the